And overcome someday. Deep in our heart, we believe we shall overcome. We shall overcome.
Hey,
We shall overcome someday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Ruto will go. Ruto will go. Ruto will go someday.
Because it was dealt with by the High Court.
One head of the Constitution.
We are aware that the accused person is a member of parliament and he has a constituency to serve. His constituents are waiting for him. But only one issue that we have with the accused person is whether will he attend court should this court release him on bond. And the fact has been laid before you, Your Honor. And lastly, Your Honor, there's an order for anticipatory bail that was placed before you yesterday. And I would like to submit, Your Honor, anticipatory bail was given because the accused person had not been charged, was anticipating arrest. But the law provides that whenever...
You know, maybe just to confirm, that is not correct. It's
Okay.
just a small observation.
If you, off the record, he had been arrested allegedly for committing a cyber crime through his verbal pronouncements. When they realized that that one would have no basis and did not attach, that's when they resorted into now this mischief. You know, if you allow counsel to lay the basis for
Your Honor, I know you are on your feet, but using the word mischief in a matter which has been pending from 2021 is unfair to the DPP. Be fair to
the word mischief is an English word.
No, it is.
And
but
also, Your Honor, it is a word that is somewhere provided for in the Blackstone Dictionary. But if they feel offended, I'll not use the word mischief.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, allow counsel to lay the basis of that order, so that Your Honor, then you can be able to square out where the office of the DPP is attempting to abuse their office. For today, we were coming for the bail application, which you have done. They are saying that Honorable Kiambu should not be admitted to bail for reasons that are baseless and frivolous and vexatious. But the court has been able to admit him to bail, pending a ruling, a substantive ruling on the same matter. And that's why we have him today as a free man. And that's why we are saying that through the use of the law, we shall overcome all these challenges. May I invite that when he was arrested on Tuesday, he was accused of cybercrime, that he made verbal pronouncements that, according to the DPP and the DCI, amounted to cybercrime. Only later, yesterday, to change the charges, when they realized that the charges could not attach, that they were baseless, they changed charges and brought trump-up charges against Honorable Kiambu, which we are now facing before this court. All those charges you saw yesterday are charges that the court has sufficiently dealt with in the past. Yeah. So the issues of that he said Mr. William Ruto and his government has spent over 13 billion advocating for Mzee Raila Odinga has been dropped. But the question is, whom does Mr. William Ruto think he is that is not it should not be questioned? In which country does he think he lives in that cannot question his conduct? This is our money, it's our tax, and we shall continue asking him. Even if they zip Honorable Kiambu, we shall speak and we shall ask, why did you spend our money on Mzee Raila?
Court case originally framed against the member for Juja, Honorable Kiambu, is not what was brought to court. The High Court had already released him on bail. Kamukunji police station disobeyed the High Court and kept him and even brought him here. When we arrived here, they revived an old case which the DPP had withdrawn. That particular case, we are willing to handle it. But that does not make us forget the main reason why Mr. Kiambu is in trouble. I want to encourage the honorable member to make a motion on the floor of the House and question the expenditure which went on in African Union campaign so that the country can know and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs can explain and the Office of the President can explain. Because Kenyans need to know under Article 35 of the Constitution all that information so that Kenyans can know how much of their taxes were spent. This case is just a trumped-up case. We know who started it previously before it was withdrawn. It has no evidence, to be supported in this court, and will be showing that during the trial. And it's just being turned around and being mistreated and prosecuted maliciously, of which if we win the case, we shall sue the state so that it can stop, and it can stop wasting the court's time by political trumped-up cases to mistreat people who question the government as to the expenditures, and this is part of his job to oversight the government.
We were heard at length on the bail application. We argued, the DPP came with the arguments why Mheshimiwa should not be released, but the court will do justice. So far, we are comfortable. But going forward, let us not manage politics through the criminal justice system. Let us not do prosecutions of persecution. Let us not persecute people through prosecution. So we will do our best as lawyers. Mheshimiwa, we will support him. And for all Kenyans, we urge you, wherever you are, stay calm. The court will deal with the case judiciously and fairly. Thank you. The DPP came with an application to oppose the release of Mheshimiwa on bail. Basically, they are saying this person is not fit to be released on bail. But the High Court on 18th had already admitted him on bail in another application. So Mheshimiwa is fit for bail. So that argument cannot go anywhere. So that is the application that is before the court, and then the court will also set the terms of the bail on Tuesday. But for now, the terms that were given on 18th by the High Court are the ones that have enabled Mheshimiwa to be free.
So to the follow-up. So ruling on the 25th of February 2025 at 10, I will extend the interim bail terms.
Most obliged. Yesterday.
Before you and before the law, we all should treat or the archives of the court the same way. We request that the same be retrieved.
And we'll await for the court's ruling on the same. We want the authority to cross-examine the IO after.